A few years ago, a friend of mine decided that it was finally time for her to kick the habit of smoking. She's a nurse, her husband is a doctor, and she really went at this wholeheartedly and decided this was going to happen cold turkey. Well, after about the first 3 days, her husband begged her to start smoking again. To make a change like that, to go on a fast, is meant to develop good habits inside of us. But as the prophet Isaiah tells us this morning, you're clawing at each other when you're fasting. There's something wrong in that picture. Fasting should sensitize us to the needs of others. It should take away any kind of bloatedness we feel, either from food or drink, so that we can really recognize God's hand more clearly at work in the people around us, as well as needs around us. And so when we decide to fast, which is a very important and very beneficial spiritual practice, we want to make sure that it's done, first off, for the right reasons. The scriptures remind us over and over again that we shouldn't fast to be noticed, to put on a show so that we can gain some kind of recognition. Also, our fasting and whatever we do should have a good purpose, of course, such as sensitizing us to the needs of others. Some will often suggest that, like for example, if you fast from a Starbucks coffee every other day or every day, whatever it is, that you not only fast from it, but then take that money that you would have used and use it for some other good purpose, giving it to those in need or, some kind of charity that we see happen around us. We're at the very beginning of Lent, and we have these next wonderful weeks to be with the Lord in the desert. And we want this to be a constructive time, a time that helps us all to move away from sin, to deepen our spiritual lives, to deepen our love of the Father and of each other. So let's use fasting in a proper way. Let's make sure that it's not just causing grief for all those around us. Let's make sure that it's not for the purpose of showing off, but that it truly does sensitize us to the needs of others and deepen our communion with them.